Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakodash. We say that we are apostles and elders of great Musonat Rulebel, our teachers, our apostles in the truth. And we say salutations to all the came out to the push on the truth and say day in and day out, constantly season of season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into a little video here, just basically touching upon the fear of the Lord. I was watching a video with Apostle Gaba, just I think it was last night. I was watching it. And he said that plenty Israelites don't fear the Lord, and that is true. Plenty Israelites believe that they don't have to fear the Lord. Plenty people outside here believe that they don't have to fear the Lord, that they could continue doing what they do without fearing, without fearing, having fear for the Lord. You understand? That is something that they do believe in, especially like when you ask them. You can ask a Israeli, you're supposed to fear the Lord, and they would say, fear the Lord, you're mad, think, you fear the Lord. Nah, you're not supposed to fear the Lord, and that is the response you would get from them, because they don't know. So this is Proverbs 1 verse 7. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So yeah, so even that they don't know, some of them just don't fear the Lord. That is just not in them. They don't care. You understand? But really and truly, it's supposed to fear the Lord. They say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. That is the beginning. It's supposed to fear the Lord. The things that the Lord do, the things that the Lord could do unto you have to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The things that you're seeing, that happening, the plagues, the pestilences, the wars, all these things. Who you feel doing it? It's the Lord. So would you not fear this man? So hey, in the book of Psalms, in the book of Psalms, what these people outside here, they love to take out Psalms and put it as their own book and sell it, like them small little blue book now. In the book of Psalms, if they do read, they say blesses the man that read it. They say if they do read, they will read a part in Psalms where it say that the Lord would send his evil angels to plague them. So would you not fear this man? Would you not have fear for the Lord? Would you? It's far. Someone who could do that could actually send his evil angels. He didn't say demons. He said evil angels amongst them to plague them, right? I would fear that man. I have fear for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It say, yeah, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instructions, because when they tell them to fear the Lord, they despise that. They don't want to hear that. They will tell you what? We're not supposed to fear the Lord. You understand? That is something that we're not supposed to do. But truly and truly, you're supposed to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That is the first thing coming to your mind. When you watch the things that he do, he flood the earth. He come and they cleanse it with fire. He throw down cities. He throw down great kingdoms. He build up great kingdom. He do all these things. Would you not fear this man? Especially for the dangers that come in. Especially the things that come in. Let's roughly paraphrasing that scripture. Let's say what? For things that they have not seen yet. You understand? So things that come in, it's gonna be way worse. Would you not fear this man? Shall you not have fear for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? It's a must. Fear is a must. When you're worshiping in His truth and you're believing in the Lord, fear is a must. You must have that. Right? Now, even that is written in the law. Even that is written in the law of the Lord. This is Deuteronomy 13 verse 4. They say what? Ye shall walk after the Lord your God. It say Deuteronomy 13 verse 4. It say, ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. So it say, ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him. And fear him. It is written that you're supposed to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You're supposed to fear the Lord. You understand? So these people, all these people outside here that believe that they're not supposed to fear the Lord, would that written that they're not supposed to? But you know, if it's one thing, once you read, you could read all over the scriptures and you would see that you're supposed to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? Deuteronomy, I'm going to go to Deuteronomy 10, verse Deuteronomy 10, verse 12. It say here, right? Deuteronomy 10, verse 12. It say, and now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? He say, but to fear the Lord thy God. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. So it say here what? And now Israel, what doth the Lord God that require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God. So the fear have to be there. It's a must. It is written that you have to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? You have to fear the Lord. The power of this man, it said the Lord power is omnipotent. When you look at the word omnipotent, it means all powerful, everlasting power, infinity. His power is infinity. You understand? Majority of the times you hear the word omnipotent when you're reading like comics and superhero movies, because it represents how strong the power is. You understand? Especially in the comic book world, when you hear the word omnipotent or omnipresence, it means all powerful, you know, everlasting power. And it's written that the Lord is omnipotent. So you already know you're supposed to fear this man, because he could do whatever he feel to do. That is written in Daniel. He do whatever he please in the kingdom of men. Right? He do whatever it is he want. It say, and now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God. So when I was watching Apostle Gaba video, I was like, yeah, I was like, I will do a video upon that, because it's true. You hear countless, you hear the apostles, the brothers, you know, when the Akia mentioned that these people out there don't fear the Lord. Even myself, to be telling people, you all don't fear the Lord. You all believe that you all do not fear the Lord. You all believe everything is love, and the Lord go love all, no matter what it is. So you can go ahead and do one certain madness that is not there. They say, but to fear the Lord, to walk in all his ways, and to love him. So you walk in all his ways. That means what? You're keeping what? The statutes, commandments, and so forth. Right, verse 13, it says, well, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good. Right? So that is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to follow the Lord and follow his ways. It's written in the book of Ecclesiastes as well, and we'll go to that. Right? But before I go to that, I'm going to jump to before I go to that, let me jump to Job. I'm gonna jump to Job, chapter 28, verse 28. Right? It say, and unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So it's important. It's an important thing to fear the Lord. Don't say fear the Lord and know the things he could do. Obviously, you will keep yourself in check. You would obviously do the things that is righteous in the sight of the Lord. But when you ain't fear nothing, and you ain't fear the Lord, obviously you'll be doing. You want to do your own thing instead of do such abominable shit. You understand? Once you fear something, obviously you don't fear it. So you would obviously do whatever you feel whatever you feel to do, because you have no fear for it. It's simple as that. If like when you're growing up and you're fearful of something, let me just say you're fearful of a dark place, a dark spot, right? You wouldn't go there because you're fearful of it. You know, you're afraid there's something there. You know, that's just something on your mind. You fear it, right? So it's the same way with the Lord. If you fear the Lord, you wouldn't do the things to upset the Lord. You wouldn't do the things that the Lord tell you not to do, because if fear the Lord will obviously destroy you. It's straight to the point. You understand? Once you have fear, you know you would keep yourself on track, because you do what the Lord bring no plague, you do what the Lord destroy, you do what the Lord do you anything. Right? So that way it say, and unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. That is wisdom. I jump to Proverbs 14 verse 27. This is Proverbs chapter 14 verse 27. It says, the fear of the Lord is a fountain of life. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. To depart from the snares of death. And that is important. In the fear of the Lord, obviously you will be doing the things the Lord said to do. You will be keeping the commandments. For instance, you staying away from this, staying away from that. You know, the things that you're supposed to do, you would do. So the judgment and the things that come in, the judgment and the things that are coming for the people that don't fear the Lord, you wouldn't be in that circle, you wouldn't be in that number, right? So yes, you have to fear the Lord. It's a must. It's a must. No matter how you try to dib it and dab it, there's many scriptures. This is just a few I bring out, but there's many scriptures that written that it's supposed to fear Yahweh Shem Yoshai. It's supposed to fear the Lord, right? I'm gonna bring out the one in Ecclesiastes and I'll close off. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13, right? It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This is the conclusion of the whole matter. It says, fear God, and keep his commandments for this is the whole duty of man. And this is like when many times we brought out the scripture for people and they have no answer. They have no answer for it. For this is the whole duty of man. To do what? To do what? Fear God and keep his commandments. It fear God written right there. That is the whole duty. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. So no matter all the things they say, whatever the things, here's the whole conclusion. It says, fear God and keep his commandments. For this is a whole duty of man. And that is a cut for them that don't fear the Lord and don't want to keep his commandments. That believe the commandments done away with. For this is the whole duty of man. To fear God and keep his commandments. So I have no way gain or wrong it. It's supposed to fear Yahweh Shem Yoshai. It's simple as that. Right? And that is why judgment and things happening to these people. Because they do have that fear. They continue to do evil and wicked before the sight of the Lord. And they will receive judgment for that. If they had fear, they would have kept the words of the Lord. Understand? Hey. So with that, once again, we're going to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yoshai, Bahashem Kakodash. We say that when the apostles and elders of great must not rule well, our teachers are apostles in the truth. And we say salutations. So the Aka must say push you out and say day and day out. You know, constantly in season, we say Shalom.